A Central Indiana teenager is showing what it takes to climb to the top of a sport that's really not very established here in our area.
He's a young cyclist, and he's kind of getting a boost in his dream through a nonprofit mentoring club here in Central Indiana. Drew Blair is bringing us Gr8 Inspirations today. Another part of the story we followed this morning.
Yeah, and this guy, his name is Spencer Miller. He was a typical 13-year-old who got around the neighborhood with friends on a bike. That's what's normal, right? Until he took it to a different level, and that bike to the top of mountains around the world.
The hard work and the effort drew me to cycling because it is one of the more physically demanding sports, and I enjoy working hard and training a lot.
It's winter break for the University of Arizona, but break is a relative term for college freshman Spencer Miller while back home in Indiana.
Definitely takes a lot of motivation and structure, I guess, to keep on top of the training, because you could easily just not go. It's not like there's typically a bunch of people waiting on you that'll kind of hold you accountable.
The 19-year-old is training toward dreams of riding professionally, though he didn't have a lot of company growing up as a kid on group rides.
It's definitely not big around here. A lot of my friends, they were real supportive of it. They kind of thought it was cool because it was something different.
Miller's drive to ride accelerated after meeting Matt Tanner, the founder of Rollfast.
We picked helping to get youth involved in cycling because we quickly realized there's not a direct path for students that are, or kids that are interested in using the bike as their sport.
Miller says Tanner took him under his wing to fly in a different way.
It's been a huge help kind of having some guidance along the way.
Rollfast is a nonprofit cycling club and event organizer based in Carmel. Its riders work to provide resources to young people pursuing a passion on wheels.
Basketball, baseball, football, there's tons of paths to, play league sports and even, school sports. There's paths to get scholarships to go to college because you're a good soccer player. There's very few of those for cyclists.
Through Rollfast, Miller built a foundation for his future in cycling and a family.
We have a couple of jokes about him having about 6 or 7 dads because all of the Rollfast guys are, everybody always thinks that he's our kid.
An endless cycle of support for whatever that future may hold.
I'd like to make it as far as I can in cycling. I don't know, we'll see where that goes, but yeah, I just keep enjoying it too, and it's something that I'll probably do whether it's a profession or not.
This is cycling's off-season. Miller is training for races to pick up again in the spring.
It's not just training in the off-season, though. He's got a very interesting, different sort of way to keep busy.
You guys won't believe this. He runs a blog, and he creates his own recipes. Did you do that at 19 years old?
No.
He actually started when he was about 15 years old doing this. So he messes around in the kitchen. He says that he takes his favorite recipes and makes them a little healthier versions of them. And most of them, I was browsing through it, most of them are desserts. He loves chocolate and admits it. He's like, I want to fuel my workouts, but with a little more health involved. So, what teenager's doing that?
No, he's clearly driven.
I couldn't make mac and cheese at 19.
Right. Ramen noodles I could handle.
Yeah, well, just barely though, right? I mean, that was just the 19
Yeah.
already doing that. And desserts, so I'm on board.
There you go.
Thanks, Drew.
Sure.